Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of Wizardry 8. We are playing Expert Iron Man, starting a new game. I have a plan. Did a few tests offline. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a samurai, but we're going to replace him in-game. So this does not matter, any of this information. We'll just give him whatever. This matters. Replace me. All right, so what we're gonna do is create some new characters. The reason why I did this was these start with a wakizashi and a katana. So what we're going to do is take off the equipment. We're going to create a new character. We'll do monks first because we have 500 gold. You start with 500 gold. We're going to steal the shurikens off the monk. Cost us 97 gold here. Now we have a bow staff. We got some shurikens. Some other junk. Hey, we got Zomble, Mr. Spock, and Jimmy in the chat. Welcome, guys. How are you doing? So there's the first monk. We're going to do another monk. Burrs won't sell us shurikens. We're going to make our own. $97 gold. So we can at least do one more, and then we're going to switch to a ninja. We're going to do a ninja run. We're going to do a ninja run. So what we're doing is the monk only costs 97 gold to buy their equipment when you replace the character. It's dirt cheap because their equipment's cheap. But ninja really loves shurikens. So we're getting a bunch of shurikens by doing this that we can't normally get in game until we get to Arnica. So it's still going to be a ninja, but this is going to give us a huge boost in the beginning. We're up to 45 shurikens. And now we're going to have to do the ninja because we won't have enough gold to do another one. Okay. And he's going to use swords. Ninjas don't start with swords. Actually considering a lizard man. Senses is low. Taking a look at piety here and stamina. Stamina is one of our problems. Yeah, we're stripping equipment. So when you create a new character in the game, not in the character starting screen, but in the game, you can swap out characters, and you're given the opportunity to buy their starting equipment. Yeah, a lot of people actually don't know you can do that, Mr. Spock. So you're not the only one. Hmm. Stamina's low. Man, human, believe it or not, I'm gonna do human. I don't usually do that. Ah, it desenses your speed. I won't be able to find any objects if I don't do senses. I'm gonna do senses. Okay, so we are doing sword. And I want to put 1 point in dual weapons. So we are going to be dual wielding. Hot. Oh, weird. When I did this test earlier, it was not 225 gold. It was not 225 gold. What changed? Does communication impact that? That's weird. I may have to redo this then. Let me try something. Just a quick test. It is 225. So it's like the more you replace the character, this goes up. That's interesting. Well, that's a problem. I could go with the samurai run and just use the extra shurikens we have. In that case, I would probably do the monk one more time. But samurai are definitely not very good with throwing compared to a ninja. Hmm. Yeah, it screws up my plan, but that's okay. We'll try it. Let me create a monk again. Get some more shurikens, and then we'll have the samurai do that. I wasn't planning on doing a samurai. When I tested earlier, it was like 122 or 125 gold. And then it went up. That's interesting. Okay, so last replacement. Well, actually, hold on. We can do monk one more time. And we'll have tons of shurikens then. Yeah, they caught us, Jimmy. It doesn't look like it's random. Yeah, they may have done that on purpose to try to prevent what I'm doing here. Which I would be able to get a few shurikens, but not as many as I wanted to. Yeah, the monk's still 97. So we got 75. That's not bad. Alright, so last replace. I mean, I could do a ninja, but then I wouldn't have his ninja armor, which is a big problem. So we'll give a samurai a shot here. And if the samurai dies, then I'll go back to my plan of doing this. It's just I'll make sure I have 220-ish gold. Okay, now I have to figure out what race I want for the samurai. And that's low stamina. I think I might do Draken here. Yeah, Mook doesn't have enough stamina. So that's 62. If we do a Lizard Man, we get 64, 59. Yeah, we're gonna do Draken. Ooh, sense is a 30. Oh my gosh. That's terrible. We would never be able to see anything on the ground. Jimmy says, my gut says this isn't really any different than Kiffer's Bag family, where you'd have all these pre-made characters off to the side as mules and sell their gear and such. Yeah, and in this you actually do have to pay for the gear. So this is less of a cheat than Kiffer's approach. Yeah, the lizard man has terrible senses too. Felper has 50. But it's not terrible, I guess. We're gonna go with Felper. The 60 speed's nice. I don't like this minus 15 water though. Paralyze is one of our biggest problems. That's most likely how we end up getting killed. And Felper's at minus 15. Wizardry, Sir Tech. You got us. No matter what we do, we get roughed up. There's always a snag. I think I'm gonna take the Draken. And we just won't see anything on the ground. I'm okay with that. Alright, we need to do throwing. And artifacts. $695 gold to get the samurai's equipment. Oh. No. Actually, yes. We already have the samurai armor. Because we started as one. Which is crappy. Robes. But we have our wakizashi. Here's our katana. And we have a ton of shurikens. Okay. Let's see how far we can get this samurai. It's probably tarnished, but it could be an enchanted. Don't know. Mr. Spock says, "Oh, I'm sure the computer will just clip through a wall when they can't see you and kill you anyway." LOL. Yeah, exactly. That's what we have to worry more about, isn't it? The computer cheating.
I smell the scent of danger here.
Jimmy says, "I don't doubt for a second that testers thought of something like this in beta. It's such a common thing to do in the game, in the era before." Yeah, it's true. Our mythology is going to go up so slowly. Good news is, as we kill these in close range, we can still get a throw or two in with the shurikens.
A creature approaches. What must be done, must be done.
And when the computer does something dumb like that, we get some free throws. Hey there, Crack Rock. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Time to take the bomb to the end of your scabbard and get a nice explosive sword swing. More damage. Time to run.
A creature approaches.
And I don't really want to use a light eel here. I was hoping for a hit with a shuriken. Have to use it.
All creatures must rest eventually. Pain is simply a state of mind.
Wow, really?
Pain is simply a state of mind.
Well, if you would hit him, you wouldn't be in so much pain. And we got 0 training out of that. All those swings,
I sense something moving.
throwing, nothing. All of our healing potions are going.
A creature approaches.
Probably should just rename her to Scrub right now.
What must be done, must be done.
Scrub-a-dub. You're not gonna be able to hit these rats, Scrub. We know that already. I was gonna try to fight it, but the next round they'll be right on top of us. And most likely she won't kill it. I am Draken, so I can breathe acid.
A creature approaches.
Okay, so we'll pop around the corner here. Breathe acid on these. You don't get any training doing that, but
I sense something moving.
that was weak damage. Spicy gelatin versus a bony skeleton, Mr. Spock says. Oh wow, that reached us? Seriously? Yeah, these do too much damage.
I sense something moving. I sense something moving.
Okay, the rats are gone. Way too much to handle. Let's go open up this chest. Buskins and a light crossbow. Well, the buskins are a slight upgrade. You do get hit in the feet a lot.
A creature approaches.
We're not gonna be able to see anything. Our terrible senses. Wow. You can't even see that. Yeah, we can't see anything to pick up unless it's a set object.
I sense something moving.
I don't see it. Where is it? Oh, it's bats. Okay. Do bats. So let me get a little closer. Ah, I didn't get my sneak attack. He gets wiped, we're doing ninja. Yep. He's wiped. She's wiped.
Pain is simply a state of mind. Wounds are better cured than endured.
she's got 1 hit point left. She survived. Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous.
Although it is
1 hit point. Okay, strength and dex. Sword, throwing, artifacts. Yeah, just barely made it. I didn't really care, honestly. That's why I didn't put too much effort into that, because I actually wanted a ninja. But since she survived, we'll try to keep her going. South. Mr. Spock says, hates character, survives to the end. LOL. Sounds about right. Yeah, isn't that funny? Game's like, oh, you want to replace this character. That means I'll make it last. So I don't think we're going to be able to see any of this. Yeah, senses is too low. I don't think I've ever had a character, single character with senses this low. There's a book of stamina right here. I mean, eventually we could potentially get detect secrets. Mages do get that spell. We're not going to be able to even see the ring of protection to get in this jail cell. At least we can get the leather boots because they're not hidden. I'll try for a minute to get the ring of protection, but not gonna happen.
Nothing found.
Yeah, she can't see it. Hey Igloo, welcome to the stream. How are you doing?
Looked. And so it begins. And so we prevail. For now.
You're in the mood to go get KFC, but your brain tells you don't. Hey, Sastam, welcome in. How are you?
Looked.
Mini games for the win.
A creature approaches.
Brain's telling you to make a smoothie instead.
I sense something moving. A mechanical contraption of some kind.
You doing good,
Perhaps
Sass?
we should attempt to activate it.
Eating some Panda Express.
Those who poke
Wow. Almost killed us.
Trapped.
Alright,
A
let's do a
creature
fight.
approaches.
Mr. Spock says, false advertising. It never has any real panda meat. Maybe the panda is who's serving you. They've trained the pandas to give the food out. I bet that would get a lot of business. You'd have kids going there all the time. Can you imagine? Mom, I want to see the panda. Give me some fries. Panda meat might be tasty, says
A
Tim.
creature approaches.
Mr. Spock says it'd be great until one of the kids was mauled by a panda. Yeah, they would have to have the panda in like a bulletproof case thing where it put it in a chute. Kind of like at banks, you know? And then you can get it out of the chute or whatever. Slave labor for animals. Bulletproof panda mobile, yeah.
I sense something moving. A creature approaches.
I think what I'm gonna do, let's kill these fish. We're gonna wait for them to come to us over here. And then we'll drop off the waterfall if things start to go poorly, which they almost certainly will. Here they come.
What must be done must be done.
Yeah, that was terrible. Man, that's too many. Yeah, they'll kill us. We got pushed. We got pushed by the fish and it pushed us all the way down. What a scam. Now we'll have to go back up there. Just to get the resurrection powder.
I sense something moving.
I think I might do some training on this noxious slime. Oh,
The creature approaches.
we got some reds. Hang on. Evidently, we can't hit them. We're not skilled enough. Good, we're dead. I'm kind of glad, because now we can make a ninja, which is what I wanted to do. Okay, so we're still doing this plan. Add to the party. Jesus, it's too terrible in the beginning. Samurai. One character. Alright, so we're replacing her with a monk. We need to make sure we have 222. Gold left. Or we pick the ninja. Okay, so we have 403. Makes it faster if we pick this race. $306. So that's all we're going to get is 30 extra shurikens. But that's still pretty good. Okay, we're doing human. I think. Yeah, let's do human. That way I can put some into senses here. Okay, so we need locks and traps. Artifacts. Sword. Let's put 1 point in mythology. 1 point dual. Dual weapons too. Nin. This is what we really wanted. 225 gold. Okay. Now we have 45 shurikens. And we can wield the samurai's katana wakizashi. We also have this bow staff we could train with if we really wanted to. Hey Almacia, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Yeah, that was one character pick. I wanted to do a ninja, but I miscalculated how much it was going to cost. So I just kept the samurai, but I really wanted to get some extra shurikens for the ninja. That was the whole point of that. Hey, Grandbork, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Yeah, we're going to do a solo run. It's just, it's a lot faster to level them up than the 2-character run. Which is why I'm doing this.
I smell the scent of danger here.
Having all these shurikens in the beginning is fantastic for the ninja. I can do a sneak attack right here. Maybe let him get a little closer. There we go. You know, if there's only one left, we'll switch to our swords. I will switch back to throwing. This did too much damage to us.
And so we...
Okay. We got one sword hit in there.
A creature approaches.
Two rats. Okay, let's see how we do. Their swords. They're so small that they're gonna both fit in the doorway, so I might as well attack them here. Too much damage. Throw.
And so we prevail. For now.
Got 0 training so far. $151 experience to level up. Really like some skill increases.
I sense something moving.
Too much damage. I have to throw.
And so we prevail. For now. Although it is...
Hey, at least we got a stealth and a dual weapons increase there. It's not much, but it's better than nothing. Did they go for the armor class increase or the throwing? I think armor. Artifacts. Gotta do artifacts, otherwise I can't identify anything.
I sense something moving.
Alright, let's go take a beating from the noxious slime. You can always run if it's going bad. Hopefully we'll get a few sword hits.
What must be done?
Time to run. This is how you can slowly get some training. Critical strike 8. Yeah, critical strike actually really slows down the weapon training. Because it gets split.
I am no longer afflicted.
Kind of wish you could choose to get rid of the skill. Because it doesn't work very well on 8. Down. That's the good thing. Now we can get sneak attack on him. Maybe.
Too far.
We missed with both. Nice. Nice. Ooh, we lost our turn.
Pain is
Oh, Nan. You lost your turn. Alright, here we go again. The other possibility is we could use a bow staff on the ninja instead of the dual swords. We did a monk. Think about this. If we did a monk, no, we'd have to do ninja first. Yeah, okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're not doing the swords. There's too much split between dual weapons when I'm wielding the wakizashi with the katana. So what we'll do is we'll start as a ninja, because that's what we're ultimately going to be. But we're going to replace them with monks, give more shurikens, and then go back to a ninja. So none of this matters right now, because this is a throwaway ninja. This is just so we get their equipment. And we won't have to pay for it. It'll give us more shurikens this way. Jimmy says, this is going to be the run. I can feel it. I've never heard that before, Jimmy. Okay, so we get our 15 shurikens. We get our ninja. Now we replace with a monk. None of this matters. $97 gold. Okay, now we got all this. Place. Yeah, this will give us the staff. The bow staff for the ninja. More shurikens. Yeah, we're up to 45 already. Oops. Let's see. Monk. Still at 209, so we can do this 2 more times. Let's see. Yeah. And then we pick ninja on the last time. I like it. One more replacement. Tons of shurikens. Jimmy says, to be fair, you keep on rolling scrubs, so I only pipe up when it's going to be 1,000 guaranteed success. Yeah. I just have to get serious. Gotta get serious about it. Okay, now we go to our ninja. Okay, we're gonna do staff. Put 4 here. Every level up, I'll put 3 into that. By level 3, we'll have 10, which is enough to pick the locks we need. Let's see. Gotta do artifacts. We'll put 1 point here. That's fine. Okay, so now we have our ninja equipment. In the original, we have 90 shurikens. We have our trusty bow staff. This is pretty sweet. So now we can hit with extended range with this. It's +1 to hit. Rust and bash, which is nice. We get a bow in the chest. Really? Oh, that's funny. We have a few other bows.
Our shipwreck here may seem like ill fortune, and yet it may in fact be.
Alright, let's keep this character alive.
I smell the scent of danger here.
Wow, that's a fat slime.
And so we prevail. For now.
Hey, we got some training. Dual weapons and throwing, alright. We'll make this ninja staff user. There's a lot of great staffs for ninjas.
What must be done, must be done.
I don't want to fight these 2 at a time. Not really. Let's see if I can trick it around this corner. both showed up anyway. Back to throwing.
And so we prevail.
We start to get killed, I just
For
have to
now.
flip the throwing. I don't have a choice. I may actually, with this character, go to Impani Base Camp first and pick up a Hayabow. If I get that early, it'll be a pretty darn amazing staff to have. Okay, let's sneak and grab the chest. This guy to fight us yet.
A creature approaches.
Hide behind the pillar. Ooh, there's other things over here. Minimap's lying to us. Showing red there, but it's not.
A creature approaches.
Okay. Whatever that was might come here where we can fight it. So did we get anything? We can actually use a bullwhip with the ninja. That's interesting. It's super light. We don't really have any mason flail. But our staff's only 5. I mean, if we went mason flail, we could get nunchucks and arnica. Dual wield those, but that's a lot. It takes a lot more training before you become effective with it. This weighs half of what the bow weighs, but this can do double damage when the enemy's knocked out. Lashing attacks do not. They both have +1 to hit. This one, we would start getting more attacks earlier, or swings earlier, because it's +3 initiative. But ninjas can't use shields. So we would have nothing in our offhand, because you can't dual wield whips. And you can't mix ranges. So it's just not really a good weapon for a ninja. Let's stick with the bow. Here they come. You don't think you ever tried using the bullwhip, Grimbrock? Yeah, the animation's slow on it too. That's another negative with it. Lashing attacks have -to penetrate. You can berserk with them if you're a fighter.
And so we prevail. For now. Although it is...
Hey, we got stealth and critical. Nice. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? It's a decent early game cleric weapon. Yeah, there's quite a few that can use it. Samurai can't. But yeah, the bishop, I mean, even the ranger. But it doesn't have a good penetration chance. It's one of the reasons I don't like it. How you doing, Sever? Welcome to stream. 5-stream watch streak. Nice. We got 11 emoticons today. Nice. Okay, let's do staff. Gotta do lock and traps. Gotta do artifacts. Do I do throwing? Yeah, I'm gonna do this. So there are some darts we can snag. We should be able to see some items. Our sense is decent.
Observe. An item.
Which helps train
Observe. An
artifacts.
item. Observe. An item.
Some sticks here.
Nothing found. Observe. An item.
Can use those later. Okay, we're overloaded. Let's drop some arrows. These aren't worth hardly anything. South. Let's go get that ring of protection. And our darts. There's an artifact increase.
Observe. An item.
Thought there was some here.
Nothing found.
Poser cap we can't use. We can sell it.
Look over there.
More darts.
Observe.
Oh.
An item. I sense something moving.
Whatever those are, they're coming fast. They're probably rats or bats. There's a whole bunch of them. fight them here in this doorway. If they're still coming. Yep, there they are. Rats, okay. Fleeing. Okay.
And so we prevail. For now.
0 training.
And so it begins.
I'm gonna throw too many. Shoot that.
And so we prevail. For now.
Oh yeah, that's the training we want. Nice. 4 increases.
Observe. An item.
There's our ring of protection. Nice. Alright guys, I'm gonna take a break here and let my dog out. We'll be back in probably about 5 minutes. Hey everyone, I am back. Let's keep this super ninja going. Alright, let's see here. Light heals, we can ID. Sneak. Do I go for the level up? Yes, I think so. Actually, no, I can't get in here yet. Wait on that. Potentially use a knockpick to get in here, but there's also a chance it's going to fail. And we'll waste it. We'll see.
Locked. This is most unfortunate.
Got it.
A creature approaches.
Mr. Crab. Okay. We don't have enough hit points to try to open that chest down there yet. We could actually get
A
killed.
creature approach.
Ooh, there's something right behind us. No, it was in here. I think I saw the slime. Yeah, we saw the slime through the window. See the red on the mini map there?
A mechanical contraption of some kind. Perhaps we should attempt to activate it.
She's talking to herself.
I sense something moving.
Come on, monsters.
I sense something moving.
Can't take on the fish. Unless we kill one at a time. It's hit and run, which I don't really want to do.
A creature approaches.
Nothing wants to spawn, guys.
A creature approaches.
giving the monsters a little bit of time, seeing if they would stalk me through that hallway. Yeah, I kind of let the samurai die. I wanted to do a ninja, so I didn't really try too hard with her. This ninja I'm going to try hard on. It's going to be a staff-wielding ninja. I might have to just go stalk enemies, because they don't look like they want to stalk me. Alright, let's let the fish go by. Get a resurrection powder and then come back in. Guess it's possible we could kill one. I mean, we could hit this right now with our staff. Get a little bit of training. It's gonna make them run. Let's try it.
What must be done must be done.
Definitely don't want to be doing that. Did you at least take some blades for the run? Fishing for experience. Blades? We replaced with a bunch of monks so we could get a bunch of shurikens. No, I'm not doing swords. I'm doing staff.
I sense something moving.
I decided against swords and going staff instead. We only got one resurrection powder. But, I mean, that's money lost there, unfortunately. But we can't use it. Can't resurrect yourself. But we lost quite a bit of gold right there. With the ninja, though, we'll be able to make our own gold eventually. Yeah, I abandoned the sword idea. It splits with dual wielding, dual weapons.
I sense some.
And we can get our hands on much better staves than swords. There's a lot of great staves that have like charges in them. Like flame staff, you can have firestorm charges, and the staff of doom has cloud kill, or death cloud is what it's called. There's not that many swords that have
I sense something moving.
special things in them till really late game, and then they're pretty rare. So that's the main reason. But stabs also, a lot of them get knockout ability and paralyze and stuff. Swords are mainly more critical hit, but usually that's a lesser chance than the knockouts and paralyzes from the stabs. Plus stabs have extended range. Well, except the short ones. There are short stabs. We can also use wands. There's some great one-handed wands later in the game.
A creature approaches.
Okay, I do want to do this fight. This will be a good one. Yeah, this will be a real good one.
stronger.
Sounds more versatile. Yes, it is. Since we're playing a solo character, having options on spells and stuff is a big deal. Man, that's a fat one. I wonder how many hit points it has. The game does make the sprites larger for that species if it has more hit points. I'm gonna throw. What are you not throwing to? What are you doing? You're dual wielding. Why are you only throwing one? Makes 0 sense. It only had 6 hit points, even though its sprite was big. Mr. Spock says, are there safe areas to camp early in the game, or is it pretty much all dangerous with a single character? Yeah, there are some areas that are safe. There's not many, but there are some. Kill this one first.
Life is short, and I just made it much shorter.
We're gonna get ready to run. As much as I don't want to. Actually, as long as this can't fit through, I'm okay with this. I'm gonna use a light heal. Okay.
Life is short, and I just made it much shorter. All creatures must rest within
There we go. Chewed through them all with the ninja with throwing. So I wanted those shurikens.
although it is
Oh yeah, look at that training. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the safest place to rest. You come out here and you face the rock like this. Alright, let's do strength and dexterity. Mr. Spock says, I'm sure that's how I would just start, just grinding. Yeah, the level scaling makes this RPG different. Like, if you level up too quickly and you haven't done enough training on your skills, you get behind. It actually is a hindrance, depending on where you're at in the game. So it's very tricky. Okay, now we can start on. Let's get this to 10. Start throwing. I'm gonna drop these. Actually, let's drop the corals. I can train throwing with bullet stones. Sandals are worthless. I'm gonna drop them. Okay. Mr. Spock says, yeah, I've noticed I would also try to grind my skills. Yeah. And some people will even go as far as like heal the enemy, you know, or run, rest, let them heal up. A lot of people don't apply the level ups too to make it easier. So they'll just leave the plus symbol for as long as they can, enter a new area, lower level, and then the monsters will spawn weaker. So some people do that kind of thing. I try to avoid that. I'll use it occasionally, but 95% of the time I don't do that. I feel like I try to just avoid things so I don't get enough experience. So I'm not just sitting there waiting on the level up. Feels a little more legit to me when I do it that way. It's very, very tricky. It's so much different than other RPGs that don't have level scaling. Alright, let's go ahead and kill the noxious slime now.
What must be done, must be done.
We may have to run here. Yeah, we already lost 2 turns. That's okay. Again, we get some training out of it doing that. We'll train our stealth. We also got a swing in. If we had iron skin or iron will, we get training from that too.
I am no longer afflicted.
There he is. Look, he didn't go back to his home. So, let's see if we can coax him to come down here. Is he moving? Yep, here he comes. Okay, here he is. So now we get a sneak attack on him. Nice. That was a hard hit. I'll get one more attack in and then we have to run. Trying to avoid using my healing potions. There we go, stealth and close combat. Nice.
I am no longer afflicted.
Let's make sure he's not around here. Yep, there he is. trying to make him come to me so I can get a free shot. A little bit closer. Okay, he's not gonna come any closer. So we'll pop around the corner. Try to throw. 8 damage, not bad. I'm just gonna kill him with throwing. He's too dangerous to try to kill with his staff.
For now.
Not qualified enough. Okay, stealth 12, range 3.
I am no.
Alright, let's do strength and dexterity. Really need to keep working on staff here. We'll do staff, artifacts, and throwing. Okay, we should be tough enough now to kill these
I sense something moving.
crabs.
This battle will be as short and sweet as the summer rain.
Okay, we're gonna fight them one at a time. Still too new.
This is most unfortunate.
That was fantastic training. Nice. Okay, we're overloaded. Let's drop those. Now we are not ready to kill the crabs up that hill over there. Get one more level, I feel like we'd probably be ready. Even then, we still have to be careful. Those things do ridiculous damage.
A creature approaches. Observe. An item. Look over there.
Alright, so we'll have a book of stamina, a book of light. So we don't want to get those spells when we get to 5th level. I think I'm gonna go visit hers. Actually, let's get this treasure chest down here. We have enough hit points in case it goes off.
Look over there. Those who poke around in the bushes should... Pain is simply a state of mind.
Okay, the light heals are useful. That's it. Alright guys, I think this is probably a good place to stop for tonight. Force save. This character is going to be good. I'm really going to work hard on keeping it alive. I will play extra serious this time. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.